Everyone is quitting Fortnite, and I mean everyone. Big names like SypherPK, Nick30, and Typical Gamer are already moving to other games. But why are the biggest Fortnite creators jumping ship? And is this the end of Fortnite as we know it? Fortnite's player count is at its lowest since the stats became public. That means fewer people are watching Fortnite content, and for creators, less viewers equals less money and less attention to their brands. On the other hand, Roblox is blowing up. Just last week, Nick30 streamed Roblox for the first time, SypherPK followed a day later, and Typical Gamer uploaded his first ever Roblox video. If they can keep their audience and tap into Roblox's massive growth, that's a huge win for them, and I don't blame them. Another big reason? Fortnite's direction isn't appealing to anyone anymore. It feels like Fortnite is trying to copy Roblox, but without the simplicity. Roblox is easy to install, runs on almost any device, and its games are super straightforward. Fortnite, it's harder to run, confusing for new players, and way more split. Battle Royale used to be the core of Fortnite, but now the player base is scattered across different modes. For example, if only 20% of players are still on Battle Royale, then creators uploading BR content could instantly, potentially lose 80% of their viewers. And this would be fine if Fortnite was pulling big player counts like Roblox, but it isn't. With only 1 million players, having only 20% or less in Battle Royale is not a lot of interest for content creating. And if you look at the stats, the biggest creators are losing a lot of views due to this. Something else we can't ignore, Fortnite is now over 8 years old. That's a long time for any game to stay fresh. For creators who have uploaded and streamed it nearly every single day, it's no surprise that things have started to feel repetitive. Even with new seasons and updates, the core experience doesn't change that much. So part of this shift might just be burnout. Moving to a game like Roblox gives them a chance to keep their audience while also enjoying something brand new. Different mechanics, different communities, and way more variety. Here's the real problem. Fortnite just doesn't feel the same anymore. Every new season feels like a copy of an older one, and that makes the game repetitive instead of exciting. Even though the player count looks strong, the lobbies are filled with bots, which makes matches boring and kills the competitive vibe creators rely on. And then there's UEFN. Epic hyped it up as the future of Fortnite, but let's be real, it feels like a downgraded version of Roblox. Roblox thrives because of freedom and variety, while UEFN is clunky and doesn't deliver the same creative spark. Updates also don't hit like they used to. Back in the day, each patch brought hype and big changes, and we got them often. Now, updates are slower, smaller, and just don't bring the same excitement. In my opinion, Fortnite should stop chasing Roblox and focus on what made it great. Even if it had fewer players, it would get way more loyal fans if it went back to the basics. Battle Royale, Arena, Creative, and LTMs. That simple formula worked before, and it's what people actually want Fortnite to be. And here's the big thing. This isn't the first time Fortnite has gone through this. Back in 2020, we saw big names like Nick Merckx and Tim the Tapman leave Fortnite for Call of Duty. Ninja himself shifted over to Valorant when Fortnite wasn't pulling the same numbers. At the time, it looked like Fortnite was done. But what actually happened was the game shifted into a new era. New creators came out of nowhere, built their own communities, and Fortnite kind of reinvented itself. So while it feels like history is repeating right now, the big question is whether Fortnite will bounce back again like it did before, or if this time things are really different. So when you put it all together, lower player counts, Fortnite's confusing direction, burnout, buggy gameplay changes, and this cycle we've seen before, it's not shocking that creators are exploring other games. The real question is this just a temporary break, or are we witnessing Fortnite's biggest creators leave for good? What do you think? Will Fortnite recover, or is it going to go downhill?